Do you know what? I've been thinking about this for a wee while. Putting some basic interest out there on YouTube about my life, about what I've done, things I've gone through, where I am now at 49, which I cannot believe. It is not what I expected. But hey, this is what I've got, and this is what we go for. I've just been watching a podcast of Ricky Gervais, and he was talking about childhood memories and everything. And it made me remember something. He was talking about Christmas presents. The excitement of Christmas Eve. They're going to bed. They're waiting for Santa to come, and you get up that early morning, looking at what you're going to get, hoping that it's all those things that you've listed from the various magazines and catalogues. Because let's be honest, that's what we all did, even at our age. You went through the catalogue and put a tick. So there I am, Christmas Day, and I opened up some presents from my mum and dad, which was lovely, absolutely fantastic. My uncle, who was my youngest uncle, he was cool. He was fab. He was with it, if you like. I thought it was the best thing since sliced bread. He came on Christmas Day with the extra presents, the ones that I would be really cool with. Now, bearing in mind, this is just going back, this is the 1970s. Now, in the 1970s, children's presents were, well, you got a doll, or you got an action man, or you got a car, or you got a pram. Now, back in the 1970s, Evel Knievel, he was the man. He was the top, excellent, super stunt man, the excitement. He did the rocket thing, he did the drag bike, he did the jumps over the buses in the UK, which he messed up, by the way. So all the toys were Evel Knievel. And because I was a red-blooded guy, red-blooded young boy, I wanted guns, Action Man, or Joe 90 if you're doing the States, and Evel Knievel. So this was the year, I'm thinking it's probably 1977, 1978, where the Evel Knievel toys were a bit like the Pokemon shit a few years ago, or the Cabbage Patch 20 years ago, whatever. It was the be-all and end-all. That was it. Absolutely, that's what you needed. So, everywhere sold out. All the toy shops have got nothing. I told my uncle, this is what I need. I want Evel Knievel. So he went out and got me the stunt bike rider, the rev up machine. You revved it up and you pressed the button and off it went. And you built a little ramp and poof, there it went. And you were the dog's bollocks. So wrapped up beautifully. Thank you very much, Uncle Alan, Auntie Marge. Couldn't ask for more, because I got shit from my mum and dad. By the way, the shit I got from my mum and dad was a second-hand bike and a second-hand Action Man. I mean, he had a fucking foot missing and one of his eyes had been popped through. So, cheers, mum and dad. I was all top excited for the Evel Knievel rev bike, wheelie shit, going for it, because as far as I was concerned, I was Evel Knievel. Because that's what you did in the 1970s. So, I opened the present, unwrapped it, got to the box. I looked at it, I thought, there's a little bit of something strange here. Not quite what I expect. Ripped the box open, and inside that box was not Evel Knievel, the white white suit, you know, the singlet suit, you know, that, well, it's supposed to be leathers, but it was like, you know, something they put on this little model. The helmet with the stars and stripes on, white with the red and blue stars and stripes. Again, the red and blue stars and stripes going down, you know, the full-on bollocks. The white bike with the, again, stars and stripes. No. Evel Knievel was what I wanted. Evel Knievel was all I was interested in. I got Miss Knievel. I didn't even fucking know this existed. Not in the UK. Bought it from the States and brought it over when he'd been on a holiday. So I got the pink fucker. So this is pink bike. Not the white, the stars and stripes and the chrome and all the proper manly shit. Nor the model, the pliable, bendy fucking latex shit with metal inside that you put on the bike with the hand grips that went like, put them on the fucking, you know, handlebars. No. This fucker was pink. Pink suit. Long blonde hair, by the way. Long blonde hair. And a fucking pink helmet that you could take off and put back on. My uncle said to me, I'm very sorry, that's all they had. I was fucking devastated. I was broken. I was a child who suddenly realised, what the fuck is this transgender bollocks going on about? I wanted the man. I wanted Evel Knievel. Big kahunas, fucking white bike, chrome, stars and stripes, white leathers, fucking giving it the big bollocks. I've got some slut. Some pink bitch. So, a couple of hours later on, while the parents, my uncle, auntie and all that lot were in the lounge drinking far too many gin and tonics and so on and so forth, it's probably about 7 p.m. in the evening. I moved into the back room. I dismembered Miss Knievel. So first thing I did is I took a jumpsuit off, which was pink, by the way. This is a pink jumpsuit, which you could actually, because it's Velcro, you could slip it off. So you got like a Cindy doll, but tiny version that went on the bike. But that rubbery, you know, metal inside, rubbery, you can bend it into a position and whatever, you know. So I stripped this fucker off. It had little pretend plastic rubber boobs. No fucking nips. I mean, well, you can't really see it. Yeah, you can kind of see the nips on me, but none of that. Just like a couple of bumps. I went in the kitchen, went in my dad's drawer, I found a Stanley knife, cut those fuckers off, sliced both titties off. And this, bear in mind, this is a 12, 13-year-old boy. I'm now disfiguring some fucking doll in some bizarre ritual whereby you're not fucking Evel Knievel, you're not. Slice the tits off. Bits of metal still poking through, because that's what made the points on a tit. And by the way, it had points, which is ridiculous. I mean, why should a children's toy have pointy tits? Then I got a pair of scissors, and as I say, it's got long blonde hair, much like me. Lovely long blonde hair, all down, you know, past the helmet and all that kind of thing, all coming out here. So I chopped the fucker, chopped it, much like mine. You got that? Once I'd done it, this fucker was bald. Nothing left, nothing at the back. All gone, all gone. So then, we've got a pink suit. What do I do with a pink suit? Now, you guys my age, 49, will all remember making model kits. And you had the little tins of paint, the Airfix as it is in the UK. So you've got your Airfix paint and whatever. You get a little tiny brush and everything. So I got this Airfix paint and painted her suit and a head. I don't know why I did a head, but I painted a suit silver. Painted a fucking head silver. Put this suit thing back on. Now I've still got a bike with pink bits on it, which is wrong. Evel Knievel never did pink. Evel Knievel was a hardcore fucking mad nasty bastard. So, painted the bike up. We've got white, black, silver, all the Airfix paints, painted all the various bits and everything else. They're the oldies. The parents are all getting pissed in the lounge. It's Christmas Eve. Fuck it, that's fine. So 10 o'clock, I walked in with this dismembered zombie of a toy with paint dripping off of it, going all over the carpet and everything else in the house, saying, I've sorted it, everything's okay, this is it, I've got Evel Knievel. They all screamed. They all thought I was strange because I chopped fucking tits off and all that lot, and I'd even drawn where the pelvis is. I'd done that, draw like a cock and balls in black biro because I thought Evel Knievel, cock and balls. Suffice it to say, Christmas Day was interesting. Quiet, but I took Evel Knievel out in my yard on the drive, wheelied the fucker up the ramps and all that lot, and I didn't care. It was no longer Miss Knievel, it was what we have today, the strangely altered child who didn't know what gender it wanted to be. And that's the point I'm trying to make. Why have we got to that point now? At the end of the day, I'm not happy being this. Well, hang on a sec. If you're not happy being this, why are you suddenly happy being that? If you're not happy being one, how can you be happy being the other? And if you're not happy being one, you can't be happy being the other. Now I'm rambling. Point is, Miss Knievel was brilliant. What I will say is, 2 days later, my uncle went out and got me the Evel Knievel drag car. And do you know what? I was happy as fuck. So that is my wee tale for this evening.